Why is it that negative thoughts are like that one friend who always shows up uninvited? No one asked for them, they're not welcome, and yet, there they are, hanging around and making everything worse. You're just trying to enjoy your day, but these thoughts are like the guy who cuts in front of you at the coffee shop. Annoying, persistent, and completely unnecessary. Let's figure out how to show these negative thoughts the door with a little humor and some practical advice. 1. Acknowledge the thought. Negative thoughts are sneaky little things. They show up when you're trying to sleep, when you're in the shower, or right in the middle of a good meal. The first step to getting rid of them is to acknowledge them. That's right. Just look them in the eye, metaphorically of course, and say, I see you. It's like dealing with a telemarketer. Once you acknowledge them, they lose some of their power. Recognize the thought, but don't invite it in for coffee. Just let it know you're aware and move on. 2. Question the thought. Negative thoughts are like conspiracy theories. They only hold up if you don't question them. Once you start poking holes in them, they fall apart pretty quickly. Ask yourself, is this thought even true? Do I have any real evidence for it, or is it just something my brain cooked up because it was bored? 9 times out of 10, you'll find that the thought is as flimsy as a cheap umbrella in a windstorm. Challenge it and you'll see it doesn't hold up. Challenge. 3. Reframe the thought. Negative thoughts are dramatic. They love to turn every molehill into a mountain. But here's the thing. You're the one holding the remote control. You can change the channel anytime you want. Instead of letting that negative thought dominate the screen, reframe it. Turn it into something less scary, less permanent. Maybe you messed up at work. Instead of spiraling into, I'm a total failure, try, well, that didn't go as planned. What can I learn from this? Same situation, different mindset. 4. Distract yourself. Negative thoughts are like that bad song you can't get out of your head. The more you focus on it, the worse it gets. Sometimes the best way to deal with it is to distract yourself. Do something, anything, that requires your full attention. Go for a walk, call a friend, or dive into a hobby. The key is to get out of your head and into something else. Before you know it, that negative thought will have faded into the background, like elevator music. 5. Practice gratitude. Negative thoughts thrive in a mind that's focused on what's wrong. To counteract them, focus on what's right. Gratitude is like a big, bright flashlight that chases away the darkness. Make it a habit to think of 3 things you're grateful for every day. They don't have to be big. Maybe it's the fact that you had a great cup of coffee this morning, or that your favorite show just got renewed. Whatever it is, let gratitude take center stage and watch those negative thoughts slink away. Negative thoughts are like uninvited guests. They show up when you least expect it and refuse to leave. But just because they show up doesn't mean you have to entertain them. Acknowledge them, question them, reframe them, or just distract yourself until they fade away. The goal isn't to never have a negative thought, it's to not let them take over. With a little practice, you'll find that releasing negative thoughts becomes as easy as changing the channel on a bad TV show. Ready to kick those negative thoughts to the curb? Start with one technique today. Remember, you control the remote. Don't let a negative thought hijack your mind. It's time to take back your mental space and enjoy the show. You got this.